all giggity, and we're biggity. It's the Keep It Piggity Pod Kiggity. And I'm not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why we bust down the articles the way we do. And today we have an institutional racism is rife in NHS, says the psychiatric chief. What's the NHS, you might ask? Well, the NHS is the NHS. the outgoing the outgoing president of the Royal College of Psychiatrists, Dr. Adrian James, has said that the institutional racism is rife in the NHS. In a speech at the college's annual Congress, James said that the NHS has a culture of denial when it comes to racism and that it is prevalent from its addressing the problem. It says he cited a recent survey of the NHS staff, which found that 58% of the doctors from minority ethnic backgrounds said that they have experienced racism at work. James said the NHS,
Black.
yeah, the James said that the NHS needs to do more to challenge the status quo and to create more inclusion in the workplace. He called for the NHS to introduce mandatory training on unconscious bias and to set up an independent body to investigate complaints of racism. And for y'all that's just tapping in, little Johnny come latelys, here's a little additional details about the speech. It says the speech was given at the Royal College of Psychiatrists annual Congress on July 6, 2023. James is the first black president of the college. And you know what that means. When you're the first black president of something, usually that means you the hand-picked Sambarini. He said that the NHS needs to acknowledge its past and confront its present when it comes to racism. Okay, okay. And he said that the NHS needs to be bold in its efforts to address the problem. Probably not going to happen. But the
Bold,
speech,
like cutting a check, maybe?
yeah, cutting the
But y'all
check.
ain't
Like,
gonna get that though. Y'all
yeah,
ain't gonna
like
get
we
that.
wouldn't be going through this if we like had the checks cut so we could like get our own financial institutions. I mean, or, I'm sorry, health institutions, so that that we can take care of our own unique bodies and blood cells and blood and body parts.
That you don't
Skin.
know about?
Yeah, this is the speech by Dr. Adrian James is a powerful indication of the NHS's record on racism. It is clear that the NHS has a long way to go to create true inclusion in the workplace, and it's probably not going to start with you, buddy. But it is important that the NHS listen to the concerns of the black people on the staff, and it takes action to address the problem. Only then can NHS hope to build a more diverse and equitable workforce. Or maybe, we build our own table and stop trying to sit at other people's who's serving raw, rotten food. How about that? You can build a table, right? You ain't got to sit at the table with people who don't even want to see you eat, right? Just a thought, just a thought. I got 4 words for you. I'm gonna need you to subscribe if you're live. I'm gonna need you to share if you dare, and like for the spike in the algorithm, and comment your vomit where you might say over there because we are expanding to different platforms. And with that, I bid you adieu, and I got 4 words for you: love with the peace and the blessings with the key. Sissy.
Sissy.